All right, so this is the My Shopping job application using Android Studio for objective design programming by Dr. Cardei at FAU. I'm Christian Everett.
And I am Kevin Toulin.
And what we decided to do with our project was make a shopping system for an Android application. In our shopping system, we have a username, password, database used for storing users and logging in as buyers or sellers. So here I'll just log in as a buyer. Okay, and then as this buyer, we see that we already have, because we've populated the selling list already with a few items. We have a baseball bat, baseball cap, and a football. So we can press this right here, and then we will go to the screen where we can buy as many baseball bats as we want. We see that it's sold by seller 1. The description, it has an oak bat. Quantity is 5, and each bat is $22.99. So I want to buy 5 of them. I will add 5 to the cart. Okay, and next I want to buy a baseball cap. So baseball cap, also sold by seller 1. It is a Braves ball cap. 20 of them in stock, $10.99 each, so I will buy 10 of these. Okay, and up here you see that our total display of the cart is shown up here, $224.85. If we want to check out, we can go to the shopping cart. And then this is our final screen before we can hit the checkout. We have a baseball bat, 5 in the cart, each one $22.99. 10 baseball caps, each one for $10.99. If we want to change how many we have in the cart, I will put in 4. And then we now have 4. And there's a change in the price reflected up here. I decided, I don't want to buy a baseball bat, so I could delete the item from this menu right here. And then we have 10 baseball caps, each for $10.99. And then a final price. So I will check out. Okay, input credit card number. A standard credit card number is 16 digits. Okay, I put in a 17-digit number. And obviously there is no 17 card number, so it is invalid. So 16-digit number. This is arbitrary. Success. So we see that we have bought, I believe, baseball caps. And then the new quantity is 10 because I believe we bought 10 or 5. Okay, so we will go back to the login menu.
Okay, so as we said in our... are we getting back to the login menu? Alright, so as we were saying, you have 2 different types of accounts. You also have a seller account. The buyer and seller accounts cannot share a name between the 2 of them. So, we had the buyer account as buyer. So if we try to log in as a seller account with them, it won't work. Or if we try to add them as a seller account, that also won't work because the name's taken. So we log in as a seller, which we already have set up seller 1. So yeah, now this login will work. See, we see the seller is selling the baseball bat and baseball caps. You can see the price of the items if you click. Yeah. So we can go up to the top and go to add product. We can change things, or we have there, or just clicking on the. We can now we can now edit the name, description, quantity, whatever we want, or we can not change anything and go back without saving.
The emulator is a little slow, so...
Yeah, the emulator is...
not the
giving
best.
us some issues at the moment, but...
Okay, there we go.
Alright, so the other thing we can do is we can add a product. So... since we already have a baseball bat and a baseball cap, why don't we add a baseball glove? Standard baseball glove, we've got 20. The invoice price is how much it costs us versus the sell price. The sell price is how much we're selling it for. So we use this to calculate in our finances tab, which we'll see in a second, how much money each individual seller has made. So now we added the item, it's been added in. Now we can go back to our other page and we should see it there. There you go. See, now we also have baseball gloves. Now we can go to view finances. We had already done some transactions, so you'll see that we had already purchased some baseball bats. And then we'll have our baseball cap transaction that we did earlier. And it should show how much money was made by the seller off those transactions once the page actually loads.
Yeah, the emulator's being...
You can see that we sold baseball bats earlier, and then our baseball caps that we just did, totaling at $100.
Yep, well, and then...
And we have not sold any baseball gloves because we just added that. So, we're good.
And that is our entire project. We hope you enjoyed it.